What's going on, everybody? Welcome to some Dinkum. Let's tuck in. Alright, it's Thursday. We fly on Saturday. First time flying in our new airport. So we got a couple days here to get some stuff done. And I am very, very excited to do that. Alright, so what we're going to be doing is today, I think I just want to prep everything so I can just hop in and go to all these places. So we're going to set up some chests outside the airport. We're going to set up a chest outside the mines. Oh yeah, we got some stuff done. Speaking of, we got some stuff done. I've been to the hot. I don't know why that broke. Let's go ahead and put that back there. I've decorated a little bit. I've moved some trees because we did get a tree grabber, which is nice. So we started cleaning up our house a little bit. Our yard's looking much nicer, not as hectic. We made a lot of money selling all of our lungfish the other day. Overall, it has been fun and busy. I am short on keys, so the hot run, we'll see what we get down there, because we only have 17 keys. What we might actually do is 2 days of prep, do the island, and then do hot to have more days to get all the keys from our crab pots. That actually might not be a bad idea. But most importantly, got a swag pack, and finally, a diving helmet. It took forever, so very excited to finally have that. And you can see we actually have 2 swag packs, and that's gonna be part of all the stuff we're bringing. So we need to make sure we bring everything. Also, more importantly, we also got boogie boards. In fact, 2 of them. So we got to bring boogie board. We have to bring the swag packs. We got to bring the stuff we want to turn the swag packs into. I don't really care about any of that. So that's what we're going to do right now for today is we're going to prep everything for our journey. The other thing I want to start thinking about is it's time to start planning our railway. And I have an idea in my head that the railway is going to go to a few places, but we're going to start it here. It's going to come across the waters. It's going to go across these islands as like a bridge up to where we have our ranch, very roughly dropped. And then we're going to use the new the turnaround kind of branching rail, the signal. We're going to use that to let people hop off the rail line into places or to continue on to our next stop, which I think would actually be over to this island. And then we would hit the tower. Hey, Laura, how's it going? Good evening to you. Just kind of going over plans. It's going to be a kind of a busy day. We got a lot of stuff to do. Let's pick up some rent. I'm very excited to finally go to the Great Bite on a vanilla save. This is my first. I've only been in there once before when it was first released to creators, and even that version has changed. There's so many more alphas now than that very first release. So I'm excited. But we're gonna be doing that today because the airport is finally done. It lives over here. But I want to get everything ready to make sure we're bringing all the things we need to bring when we go to these places. So that's what we're going to set up right now. We're going to set up some chests just to have ready and prepared when it's time to go on our different trips. I have a box of boxes somewhere here. There it is. Red's nice and visible. Let's grab that. Okay. So when we go on the mining runs, I think what we're going to do is move most of our mining tools over to the mines itself. So that's going to be all of these goodies. They can all just come and live there kind of semi-permanently. And then this will now become more storage, which is great. So we're going to go ahead and get that moved over. And we're just going to set up things we would normally bring to our hot runs and such. Including, I need to go pick up some mining passes. So I think the game plan is, yeah, we're going to do kind of 2 Dinkum days. And then we're going to go to the Great Bite. Then the hot. And in between there, I have a bunch of mystery bags to open. So we'll open that and see if we get anything good. Alright, so this is going to be our new mining chest from now on. This is where we'll leave all our mining stuff. That way we can stop forgetting it, because I often forget it. We'll put that there. I think that's everything we need for our normal mine runs, right? The gems we have... Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay. So let's talk the Great Bite. There's so much cool gear and things we can get there that I know I need to bring a bunch of stuff with me. And I'm worried I'm going to forget stuff. So there's a non-zero chance we get to the Great Bite and we reset the day and go back. But I think what I'm going to need is aquamarines and no, not pearls. Aquamarines and snowballs. Because I want my ice hammer. What else do I want to make sure we bring? I want to make sure we bring an extra camera, so we'll go buy one of those if we don't have one already. I think we have one. Let's go check our recipes while we're out and about and thinking about it. Because I want to turn one of my swag packs into a camera bag. And then I think the Rue plushie one is kind of cool, so maybe we'll do that. We already have that one. Oh yeah, I'll take a bus stop, thanks. That's fun. Maybe we'll use bus stops as our train stations. Bright gravel we already have, okay. And it's Thursday, so he's closed, but she should be open. I don't think... Actually, I like the dark detective pants. Let's grab those. Throw those on even. Yeah. Although with the sandals is kind of ridiculous. Not my style, so we'll switch that up. Alright, let's go see if we can get a camera. Hey, beer invaders! Welcome, good evening to you. I hope all is going... Oh good, there's another camera. So we'll grab another camera. And I feel like we're short on these as well, so we'll grab... I don't know what other carryables we have left. I know I need to get a Braconium at some point. I think most of the other carryables are now in our little hallway here until we figure out what we're doing with them. But, you know, it's good to be ready. So I can shove... Let's just shove it in here with the gliders. Inevitably I'll forget that's in there. Okay. We'll ignore that crock. So, let's see what else we want. We are gonna want the stuffy, I think. Or do I want the guitar bag? No, I think I want the stuffy. I think that's really cute. So let's go ahead and get our rent, and then we'll grab... It's the... Which one is it? Oh, do I not have it? Is that not one he sells? Do I actually have to find the little jackaroo? Is that the... Yeah, okay. Because I purchased all the toys, I thought. I don't think we have the one we need for that, then. So we'll have to... You know, let's pull up the wiki real quick, and we're going to have to see which things we want to get from the Great Bite, because I'm not 100% sure all the stuff we need to bring with us to get everything going. So I'm just cheating right now, pulling up the wiki. Again, it's not cheating, it's having fun. So I do know I want... I don't have any silk yet, so we can't make the med kit. We need all of our books for the encyclopedia. We will, of course, bring those. For the scooter, we need an extra hand trolley and a Braconium bar. So let's go ahead and make sure we have that in our bag of goods. And we'll make sure we go get an extra hand trolley. I think one's for sale. So basically, we got to get our packing list, right? There we go. Because we want our scooter, for sure. Now interesting, the meteorite chunk to make the Orb of Stars, I could potentially... No, I don't have a... No, I can't. I don't have the Bottle of Clouds yet. But I can make the Tome of Wounding. Do I want to make a Tome of Wounding? I don't know. So let's, and we'll go from there. I also need to make sure I bring 10 iron bars with me for our hammer. So let's go see how that's all cooking up down here. Tin's just still cooking. Food for thought. John statues. Only 2 tickets for some mannequin. And they add quite a bit of value to rentals. Wait, John statues only 2 tickets, and they add quite a bit of value, especially with clothes in them. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I really should start. I never actually worried about rentals, but they are kind of expensive to set up, and it'd be nice to try to pretend to recoup some of that cost. That's a good call, Laura. I need to do some fishing. I have a few days left, right? Because the event ends in 4 days, I think, so... Yeah, maybe we'll end the stream with just chill fishing time. Fishing and chatting. Okay, iron's cooking, so we'll get the iron bars. We'll get the Tome of Wounding stuff, so let's grab everything we need for that. That's going to be over here, I think. So we're going to need a Draconium wand. I think I have... Oh, did I sell my other stone wands? I guess I'll have to get another stone wand at some point. Uh-oh. Did I sell all my... Oh, no, there's one. Okay, so Draconium wand, stone wand, which I love, so we're going to have to get that, and a magic tome. Great. Oh, we do have a Bottle of Clouds. You know what? Let's get ourselves that as well. Meteorite chunk, Bottle of Clouds, and 1 pearl. Alright. So we can get that. So we'll get our ice hammer once we get the iron bars. That's killer. Very excited. Star Saber, we're not near yet. Well, we're not that far, actually. We're not gonna do a Star Saber, though. Shouldn't I have a balloon? Did I miss getting a balloon? Was that an early event? Did I shove a balloon somewhere? Did I just not get one? That's possible. I don't think I have a balloon. Well, so we're not going to be getting the animal trap just yet. We'll need to figure that out, and we're definitely not ready for the invisible glider. But otherwise, I think we're pretty good on what we have. Let's see, just scrolling real quick. Now, for the bags, I could do a messenger pack. I do love a messenger pack. I was looking at the different bags real quick. We're definitely doing the camera back. Oh, the Jackaroo pack is the Jackaroo hood. Oof. Okay, so here's the thing. If you haven't seen yet, I have a basement, intentionally kind of back here behind all my storage, under my totally normal looking lawn. We have storage, right? It's just extra storage. You can store everything down here, nothing odd, until you come into our shrine room, which apparently now has what? Okay, so the car fell through. That's not supposed to be here. Let's just take care of that real quick. Okay, this is our kind of Jackaroo shrine. You know, as one does. You have all your. Is that another stone wand? I knew I had another stone wand. Ha! But this is where we worship the basement. Don't worry about it. It's not a cult. It's not a cult. It's fine. It is totally normal. However, it's also our only Jackaroo hood. But I do like that Jackaroo swag pack. So we might have to, like... See, it kind of destroyed... See, that's not... Now it's just a shrine for some, like, creepy dude that's cosplaying Neo from The Matrix. Which, as cool as that is, it's not really the aesthetic we were looking for our secret cult basement. So... I think we're going to hold off until we get another Jackaroo hood. Besides, typically I'm only carrying one swag pack. So, in the meantime, I do like the look of the messenger bag. So I think we have cloth lying around. So let's see if we have some cloth. But yeah, my idea, initially I had them touching, which I think I actually like better than using the green wall, but I'm kind of tempted to do a whole lawn of basement. And it kind of works. It kind of blends in. All right, we got plenty of iron bars, so now we're fine. Let's go make sure we have cloth lying around somewhere, which I think is in our tree bag, actually. Nope, our metal bag? Yeah, there we go, 2 cloth. Okay. So just right quick, I want to put everything in here that I know I'm going to need. So we need 2 swag packs. Check, check. We need 2 cloth. Check. And a camera. Okay, that takes care of them. So that'll get us some cool looking packs. For the encyclopedia, we need all of our books, which actually, maybe I should put both packs in here yet. Let's take our books out so we just have everything we need. Book, book, book. That one we're keeping in there. Okay. So for the encyclopedia, we want to make sure we bring all 3 books. The man purse? Okay, Laura, listen. I am not ashamed of my love of messenger bags. I collect them. I have like 10 of them. I 3D print hooks for them to hang them on my wall decoratively. So, listen. Although lately I've been much more into backpacks. So I have a few backpacks too that I really like and use. Including like a custom Timbuktu one that I just had made a few months ago. It's called a satchel. Indiana Jones. Exactly. Thank you, Beer. Thank you. It's just a satchel. Alright, that will get us our magic tome. See, the problem with fanny pack works in the United States, but you can't say that in other countries because it means something very different, and it's quite rude. Alright, we got our pearl, we got our bottle of clouds. And we have our meteorite chunk. That's going to get us our orb of stars. Now the scooter is really important. We need a hand trolley. We need 1 Braconium bar. And I need a boogie board. That would have been really a bummer to forget that. Beautiful. So that'll cover our scooter. What else do we want? Oh, we want our awesome hammer. Finally. I've missed it so much. So we want 50 snowballs. We don't need to carry all these with us. Excellent. And we want 10 iron bars. Cool. So that covers encyclopedia, bag, hammer, book. I think that's everything we can afford to make right now. Just looking at the thing again. And I'm just looking at double checking the different boxes. The only one I could do a burger pack or a guitar pack, but I think I like the man satchel. Hey, Straw Hat Pookie. How's it going? Good evening to you. So I think we're good there. All right, let's close the wiki now, because I think that covers what we'll need to bring with us, and I can put the other stuff away. I don't have Ted's helmet, but I also won't wear Ted's helmet. I spent a whole in-game year trying to get all the goatee and everything to match. I don't need to be covering up this. That's my character. What can I say? I'm not vain. My character is. I play D&D. We've been playing for about 13 and a half years now with the same group. And anytime people are like, it's not what I would do, it's what my character would do, I have to make fun of them for it. Alright, let's put our excess these back. We'll go throw some clothes. Now, I've been upgrading the house. I have not decorated it yet, but we've been buying things as I go, you know, just to get it ready to finally eventually start building it out. We'll throw... I'm surprised the car fell through. That's... because I was using it as a car park, but if they're going to fall through, that's not as useful. I also don't really need the car back here. Honestly, my island is not built... Oh, I'm getting a scooter, don't you worry. My island's not really built for vehicles in the first place. Everything's too wide right now, so I did set 3 wide. But yeah, I'm really pleased how it's all kind of coming together, a little crafting area, and I think if I put the auto sorter right here when I make it, it'll actually hit both the cooking stations and the sorting stations, so I think that's gonna be great. Alright, so, hello, Duchess of Games, good evening to you. We need to throw in some more critters. Do I have any on me? I do. I sold almost 3 million worth of lungfish. I keep saying I'm not gonna keep doing the lungfish breeding, but it's kind of just happening. So, you know, it is what it is. Bombs I don't really carry, and that I don't carry. Let's stock our crab pots, and we might want to make some more, actually. Let's see. And then we are going to do our mystery bags today, I think. I've been saving them to do them on stream. So, yeah, that's exciting. Maybe we'll get something fun. I also want to clean up this area. And so I play with a controller, and I found out if you collect your crab pots by just hitting the trigger and just running along them, it opens them and it pulls everything in and nothing drops in the water ever. So that's been very exciting. Alright. I love that they come hang out of the pergola. Sorry, I say pergola. I was just watching Sem stream. Pergola seems to be the Australian way. I say pergola. Alright, we're gonna pop that in. We will grab these. Don't get it twisted, we'll be fine there. And I think I'm gonna move a tent over by the airport so we can wake up and just get into the airport. We'll build our campsite later at some point. We're finally getting to the point where I'm feeling like, okay, I can actually start playing. It's ridiculous, right? You spend tens of hundreds of hours playing on an island, then you get to the point like, okay, now I can start decorating. I've been trying to do it as we go. I think it's looking nice. But there's some changes I want to do. Anything useful here? Nah. Oh, it's someone's... should I go say hi to Sheila? What do we want to give her birthday? Let's see what she might like. We'll give her some food. Got 2 on the nose. She can have one of these parmies for her birthday. Oh, she's gonna play the let's hang out in the door. I know you don't have a porch, so you feel uncomfortable coming out. We are gonna... Let's fix it now, in fact. I need to build her a proper dock anyway. Whoops, too much. Too much. We'll take care of it later. There we go. Now she's not so scared. She'll come out. I wasn't planning on doing this right now, but we'll just get her all set. There we go. That should make her a little happier. She can walk on water. Alright, here you go. There. You're free now, but happy birthday. Pergola. Ozzy's pronunciation's incorrect. Fair enough. Fair enough. I know, she was desperate to leave. I got you a gift here. Have some Parmesan chips. Great, now she's happy. We got some reeds. We'll clean all this up later. Alright, let's take our box of goodies over to the airport. So to do that, I actually need my swag bags back, or at least one of them back. So I can get this out. We'll run this up to the airport. That way it's ready for Saturday. And tomorrow, maybe we'll do a hot run. Or maybe we'll do some cleanup of the village, and we'll do hot after Great Bite. Now, where am I going? I'm going over here. So another area that is here, but not yet quite ready, is this. I need to build out a bunch of land here and put a runway and all that jazz in. Please give her some landscaping soon. I'll give her some landscape. No, she's fine. She's fine. But yeah, I will. Alright, so that's all our goodies. We will bring all that with us on the day of, so we don't have to leave. Oh, we can leave them there. Let's put a tent down. Just to have a place to sleep as we get ready for our big adventure. There we go. We gotta fix up this too at some point. That's what we'll do tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do some landscaping. But that landscaping may end up being working on the train station. We'll see. Okay. So we got that going. Let's put some stuff away. Clean up our lives a little bit here. We can throw this in for now. We should repair this at some point. We will. And I just don't know why I'm still carrying bombs around, so we'll put them away too. We'll grab these down, because we'll open these tonight. Looks like everyone's coming down to hang out here now. They all very much like my little pergola seating area. So that's always kind of fun, because yeah, they all just come hang out in this area. Do their stuff. Alright, and that's still cooking away. We have so much ore. So that's lovely. Alright, so let's go ahead and, you know what, we'll see what's going on in our book here. That's the first time we've actually cared about anyone's stuff. We're not doing any of that today. How are we doing our permit points? 4,000. I think we need 6,000 for the next thing I want, so we're getting close. In terms of the orchard, we could do some of that. We're getting low on fruit salad. So let's do that right quick. Let's do a quick harvest. Hello, friend. And I totally forgot to plant the spread, which is a bit of a bummer because I like that for the hot, making my mighty toast. So we'll have to do that next summer, and by then we'll have even more to plant. So it'll all work out. Come here, get all this. So how y'all doing tonight? I am finally feeling like a human being. We had a event last night called Brew at the Zoo, where you get to go and try out all sorts of breweries' beers at our zoo, which was very fun and very cute. And I had not, I've been not having brews since Christmas, so It was a lot of fun. It was a blast, and there's some really good stuff. There's some not so good stuff, but a lot of really good stuff. I'm intrigued to see. Every year it's been pretty accurate of what's going to be like the popular thing they try to push. Because there's always the beers and stuff, you know, there's always all types of beers. But a few years ago was at Brew at the Zoo is when they did all these seltzers, and that summer was like the summer of hard seltzers. So we saw quite a few hard teas again, so I'm curious to see if tea comes back in a big way, or if it's just a local thing. But very good event, had a blast, but had too much of a blast. So today's been a nice slow day. We have a neighbor, she's Finnish, and so we went to a Finnish May Day party, which was a lot of fun. Had some traditional Finnish food, and she wore her May Day hat, which is a whole thing, which was very cool. But otherwise, got to take a nice nap, which is always lovely. Yeah. How about you all? Y'all have a good weekend, hopefully? I'm excited for tomorrow. I get to go get all the stitches out of my hand, hopefully, post-surgery. Had a couple of incidents with it, but I busted a few of the stitches, so I had to go to the ER, which is a little annoying. But I'm excited to get this thing off and be able to use the hand a little more freely. Alright. So that'll be tomorrow, which means I might not stream tomorrow. We'll see how everything's feeling. Which is one reason I'm excited to stream tonight. I think, after doing all that, it's time to pick up, or to do some of our mystery bags. What do y'all think? I think we should do it. So, of course, in a perfect world, we would get ourselves a... I'm just gonna leave bombs in here, I guess. We would get ourselves a glider. But we're not gonna hold our breath. Where's a fun place to do this from? Let's go do it in our pergola here. Let's stand here. Alright, let's see what we get. First things are... Oh, yeah, actually, you know, let's... Curious, can we even zoom in a little bit? Let's... I don't have a selfie camera? Really? Alright, we'll have to fix that later. Alright, well, let's open up. You're feeling glider? Alright, Beer, I'm feeling glider. Let's pop the first one. Wind chime, always nice. Candelabra and pickaxe. That's alright, we got more chances. We'll run around circles, shake it up a little bit for good luck, and survey says... the axe, the bone mask, and the bone shoes. Alright, we're halfway to a skeleton costume at least. And, you know, maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll change our shrine to a glowing skeleton if we get the whole skeleton set. What do we get here? We got a bone mask. Oh, I do love a jackaroo wand. That's exciting. And the giant feather wings. I also really love the dice. Glowing dress, bone pants, and a die. Alright, I'm not mad about some of these. I don't think I've ever seen the glasses. Oh, I'm excited for that. And final one. No. The answer is no. But I want to try these glasses on. I don't think I've ever seen them. Ooh, they're a lot. We're gonna stick with our old ones. I normally do rock the coat though. I love the coat. So we're gonna wear that. Well, let's go see if we need to update our shrine down here. Alright, so if this is not gonna be the Jackaroo shrine, what instead if this was... Well, that's a little horrifying. Will the wings show? Or that's too... Oh, the wings will show. Ooh, actually, this is coming together now. I don't... And, you know, we're gonna take back the stone wand, because I need that. And we'll put the extra Jackaroo wand in here, because that looks cool. Alright, our shrine has been updated. Our spooky shrine is now this, but of course, since it's no longer the Jackaroo shrine, we need a different statue, and I have just the one, I think. We're also gonna put our chimes out, because I like them. We'll put them right here. And we're gonna use that candelabra down there. We have a votive candle down there, we'll add the candelabra. But let's go over here. So I keep all my statues over here for now. You went to a function with your dad recently called Brouhaha Rotary Club Silent Auction Community Projects for the whole room. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, it is very Day of the Dead, which here in Tucson we do have a Los Dias de Muertes parade, which is very cool. So that's always kind of cool. Who's angry? Oh, it's just a croc. All right, that's the one I want. Alright, let's go and swap these out. And sorry if you hear my kids in the background. They are getting wrangled by the missus. It's a little early for bedtime, but I think we're screen-free time right now, and so that's always a fun combo. Yeah, that's looking much more shrine-ish. And actually, you know what, let's see here. We'll move the votive in front of, we'll put this here, nice creepy green, and the votive there. Yeah. This looks like something weird's happening. This is our weird little basement. I mean, honestly, it's kind of like we built a crypt. Here lies the dearly departed. Alright, we're gonna leave that be, though. And we'll keep some of the shiny stuff. We'll keep that and that in here. We'll keep that in here. Jackaroo I'm gonna keep on me. We're gonna sell the bonus one we have. The clothes we'll put all away. And then I think we'll be in decent shape. I need more storage in here, even though it's getting a little shovey. Alright, that goes away. The Jackaroo we're going to bring with us now to the airport. That's a cell. That goes in our bag. That all comes with us. Oh, you know what I'm missing? You're going to copy the creepy basement? Excellent, Straw Hat. Enjoy. Please do. We need batteries. We probably need more, but that's all we got, so that'll have to do. Let's go throw this statue away, and then I think we're good to sleep. And in the morning, we will start fixing up people's things. We'll start with Sheila, because we don't want to leave her totally stranded. I can't believe that's my only generic. Yeah, I do. I use the Jackaroo wand all the time for extended gliding. It's so nice. Just get up to the top, and then boom. It's so good. Alright, let's see here. Are you leaving me mail, or what are you doing over there, friend? Let's put our tools away, since we don't need those on us. Stone, we don't need on us. Honestly, stone we don't really need to bring with us. That doesn't need to come to the bite. That just takes up extra inventory. So stone doesn't need to... Oh, we do have a selfie cam. Oh well. I do want... I think... Oh, I have multiple... I got 2 helmets. We went months and months and months. Actually, we can tell you how many. How many green did we open? We opened... Come on now, there it is. 40. 40 green chests, and it was like number 39 is when I got the diving helmet. And I got 2 diving helmets back to back. And then 1 chest, I got both of my boogie boards. They were in the same chest, which was wild. Okay, so the last thing then, we are going to bring some stuff here. So let's go put this in our travel bag for the Great Bite. And again, this is an area we also absolutely need to clean up. And will. Alright, so we're bringing the Jackaroo. We're gonna make the Jackaroo bag. We're not gonna make the messenger bag. So we can bring this cloth back to us. And we want this as well when we go. So that takes care of that. And then we'll go over to John's to put our sale item. We just keep a crate over by John's, and that's when things we eventually need to remember to sell to him. That's where we keep it. Beautiful. I'm stuck in a tree. There we go. Alright, so let's sleep, and we'll do some town cleanup, and then... yeah, we'll put the cloth in here, I guess. We don't really have a place for it. Then I think it's time... Oh, did I do my crab pots? I did. I think it's time to make some more crab pots, actually. What do we need for crab pots? We need... to keep going. Palm wood. Ooh. Well, let's see what we got. We don't have a lot, and we need... Oh, I can make 5 more. Alright, so we'll put all 20 of those in. The Spinifex might be a limiter. Do I have it in my greens here? No, so I'm going to go cut some Spinifex. Or I can take it out of the mining box, which is fine. I can go grab that. Iron bars, we're going to need 5 of those. I think we can do it. Copper bars, a little tighter. And Spinifex we'll just have to get from our mining area. I guess we'll drive over there since I don't really want the car here. I was using this actually down in the mines to move gems. We're gonna park it right here for now. It's fine. No one in this town drives. It's a walkable city for a reason. Maybe we'll build a car park somewhere else. Why'd I come over here? Oh yeah, for the mines. And we're gonna need 10 Spinifex resin. Beautiful. That'll get 5 more crab pots, which just means 5 more chances for keys. And that's really the benefit, is because that's my primary key source. I'm excited too, though, because now that we have the airport, next time I go, I'm going to do the, after I do the Great Bite, I'm going to do an island run and finish off our book, because we have everything other than the stuff you can get in the island. Excellent. Man, the autoplays are so good. Just, you know, you don't have to sit there and process things. It just processes it out throughout the day. So good. Let's get those 5 baited up, and then we'll have our rest. I don't remember. Can you use cooked meat in the crab pots? I feel like you should be able to, right? Let's find out. The cooked meat. You can. Huzzah. Alright. We're going to do some hunting soon, too, just to stockpile up. We do have Dangerous Wish on. Now, the question is, do I keep Dangerous Wish on? I think I'm going to keep it on for a little bit longer. And then I think I want to move towards the one that gets us more like meteor showers and stuff. I think that's kind of the plan. But let's sleep first. And tomorrow we're going to be doing work on things, so let's get ourselves our sparking soup, because we're using that for sure. We'll get our dirt printer. We'll get our... that. And we do have... Am I just not... Where is our... There it is. Our compactor as well. Just so we're ready, so we can get out and seize the day type of thing. And we'll grab some of our flooring that we know we already want. We definitely gonna want hardwood for the dock. Bright gravel, and this is gonna be for train area. Is that palm? And that's gum. Alright, well, we can organize all that. We'll have to make some more. Okay. Good as stop as any. Ah, good iced tea. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Hello, friend. First, let's check and fill our crab pots. We need 17 meat to do that. Alright, what's your all's guess? I'm guessing 5 keys. Bad day, only 2, but we still, I think I missed at least ones. Did I open all of them? I guess I opened all of them. Well, not ideal. But 2 keys is 2 more than we had, so we'll take it. I could put the hat on, just run. It's probably a lot easier just to run in a straight line. I'm just doing the left trigger, and it's just grabbing everything as I go. Just flick it, and then just it grabs everything, and nothing falls out. So it worked pretty well when I figured that out. All right, let's get working on this dock. We'll have lots of our stuff here. We'll also throw on our helmet. You have a taco in your left hand. I mean, honestly, that's the dream. I've not had dinner yet. I've not been very hungry today. again, it was a fun night. Man, I could go for a taco. That'd be real good. Maybe I'll get tacos for lunch tomorrow. Alright, let's extend her dock out. And we'll move these trees out of the way, because we're at a point now where I don't really like cutting down the trees if I don't have to. And we'll give the dock all the way a full wraparound, why not? Hey. Alright. That's already better. It's not perfect, but it's better. In the front, we're going to make the dock too wide. So it will go up another level. We'll just get this printed up right quick. It's funny, I was watching a bunch of people playing on their creative islands, and they were all using the red tools. And I'm sitting here going like, I don't like recharging them. So I always use, on creative, I always use the yellow tools. And as soon as they break, I just give myself another one. Because then I don't have to deal with charging and they get out of my inventory that way. So that's just something I noticed the other day. I was like, Alright, now I don't want to go too deep in, so I think, I normally like having dock like where people can park their boats and things. So I think we'll do that on the side on this one. And we'll leave the berth too wide. Nope, that doesn't go there. And then we'll get some ground clutter and decorations eventually, but that's a good start. And then again, we'll match out the lines, and we'll fill this all the way back on this one. Which means, of course, time to move a tree. Alright, that's already much better. Now let's clear out a little bit here to make that feel a little more natural. Cool. So that's now a nice place for people, and I'll make a bunch of boats later and leave them parked there. But that now is a much nicer approach, and eventually we'll put up a little wall maybe. And if we do, we'll double thick this as well. Actually, we could do the rope. The rope wall looks always nice along a dock. So maybe we'll do that. Let's just do that while we're thinking about it. We'll do it later. I do need, however, to extend our crab zone. This is where I initially had Sheila's, but it was too close to the bridge, so I moved her. But I didn't have a diving helmet to get rid of the dirt. So I'm just going to clean that up real quick. Alright. So now I have a much nicer line to add more crab pots, and I can clean up this area later and all that jazz. Cool, so she's sorted for right now. Let's go work on getting the airport a little cleaned up, because it's a hot mess. It's kind of annoying to deal with, getting around the corner and stuff. So, we're going to open up a couple bits here. So let's jump up here and take out this wall, I think. How's my soup doing? Soup's doing great, so we're doing fine. Grab all the grass. And we're just clearing this all out. Kind of roughing it in. Thanks, Duchess of Games. Yeah, I like verticality. I like having things kind of different heights, different levels. It's just, I find that fun. I really started doing that a lot on my last island, where I built everything in the mangroves. And that was good joy. Alright, so here, though, we do need to also clear out. I don't want to get rid of all of this. I think we'll come to here. I need a shovel. I was like, I hope I have a shovel. And I do. There we go. So our train line is going to be kind of like a monorail style. it's going to be 6 above the level of the water. And that's very intentional because that'll put it 3 above the islands when we go over the islands, which I think is high enough to walk under nicely still. So that's kind of the game plan. All right. And we will just kind of roughing up the edges. I don't mind having some cliffs. This one's a little too long, so we're going to come here and tear this down a little bit. And again, I have plenty of grass seeds. I'll come in and seed this at some point. There we go. That just looks a little more interesting and less someone just went cray-cray with the compactor. I can live with that for now. Okay, so that gives us a better access, but we also need like space that we don't have to get our feet wet to get into the airport. I do not have any train stations yet. That is another process of building the whole train line. The first train, doesn't this look like a sailboat? I think it looks like a sailboat. A few people have commented on that. Oh, 1 second. I don't have a weapon out. I'm sitting here just trying to nicely clean the island and not have to fight. I also have a very full inventory. I don't even have a... Oh, I do have a weapon with me. Okay. Alright. Oh, gosh. You got up there real quick. It did say we need more meat. You're making a choice, Croc. I wasn't coming for you. Okay, we need to clean up our life. What do we got here? Oh, we got more seeds. Let's just plant some seeds real quick to get our inventory nice. We'll add, I guess the airport makes the reeds grow, because we're gonna do that. Pop that there. Can we not do it in sand? Is that how is that? I did to bury them like trees? No, well, they're gonna stay by themselves for now. But yeah, sorry, back to train stations. I was so rudely interrupted by a croc. So the first train station is going to start here. This whole house, the idea of this house was it was our first station house. Maybe we'll decorate it with like the clocks and things on the interior. And so the station, or the rail line is going to start here, go to this island, and then I think it might actually shoot past the island and do a turn over the water, although we might make the turn happen on land. And then it's going to cross all here to here. This is where our ranch is going to be. There'll be a point here where I think it'll curve, and this is where we'll have an exit path to get off, enjoy the ranch, or it'll go continue on to here. And then from there, I don't really have a plan. Eventually, we might circumnavigate all the towers. I don't really know. But that's the rail line at this point. Is I want to build it over the water on like bridges and monorail style, so it'll be 6 above the water. When we're doing it. Alright, back to this though. Now it looks like I brought the wrong concrete with me, because this is all the white concrete. But I'm okay with that actually. How are we doing on food? Let's quickly print some dirt. While our soup is still good, we'll come down here, play with these guys. Okay. Listen. We're gonna just hide these over here. Eventually they'll despawn, right? Is that how that works? I have no idea. Or if they'll just sit there forevermore. You're doing so much thing you're on your Goth Island to towers. Yeah, I don't know. You can get to the towers instantly, right? That's the whole point of teleport towers. But the idea of connecting them always is interesting to me. I gotta stop doing that. And we're gonna end up popping another sparking soup in a minute, so I know it's running out. And there it goes. So let's eat some fruit salad. Well, and honestly, I like connecting the towers. I wish there was a nice looking diagonal track option, because it's a bunch of curves. Because I like that when I'm searching for Ted Sully. I like to teleport and go across the island running, and then I walk around to the towers. So if we could have a nice direct lines to the towers, that would be stellar. But it doesn't look so pretty. All right, spark soup, which I should have more of here. You know, that'll get us some more inventory too. Let's put our soup away. We can put our keys away. We put all our green goods away because we're keeping those for sure. That we're keeping. That we're keeping. And we're keeping everything. So keeping's not the right lane, but we can get out of. We don't need it right now. There we go. Okay. Lots more room now. Alright, we're gonna print up to here. Nope. And knock this down. Maybe get more reeds. Can't wait. Go. Clean that all up. So I'm going to over here. No, we're just gonna keep printing. Never ending dirt printing. Ah, gotta go pop these rocks down here. I don't think I need to pop this one, but we will just in case. Go, and there we go. And again, this is very rough. At some point we'll build like a nice dock system in front of here so you can boat up and then take your flight. If and when we get the airplane, which I've never built in Dinkum. I have gotten the helicopter, I've never done the plane. We'll make a float spot for it here, an actual runway probably. But this way we can actually like walk around this place and not fall into the water. Give us some land to work on. And then we'll come and rough out the river and make it look pretty and all that jazz. Beautiful. Okay. That's a good start. I do need a couple more pieces of... So I need at least one... We'll make a bunch. I need some more concrete. And then I think I do want to kind of around that use this concrete. So I'll leave enough room out one. So that'll be white. So that will come up to here. There we go. And we'll do that. Cool. So that'll kind of circle all that up, and then I think I'll do a double layer of this just to, you know, we don't want the whole airbase eroding into the ocean. That's not ideal for anyone. And that'll help us determine what we're doing here. Where are my tree grabbers? Lovely. Come on. Hey, get up there. Okay. Alright, so we need the normal stuff, and I just need to connect this road now, which we have enough to do that. Alright, that gets us on a nice enough foundation for now. And I'll go get some of the white real quick. I think we have the stuff to make all the cement. I might need to grind some stone. We have 17, we have enough. Alright, we want smooth cement path. Mix a little bit of that. Put these back, the rocks back. Over here we can put our seeds. And here we can put our booties. Meat goes in there. That goes in there. And Lord knows we have a ton of stuff to feed our fishies. So they're happy now, so we'll have to do the switch in a little bit. I think this chest is full. Yeah. We'll start selling the critters at some point. And the crabs, actually, I'll turn to crab soup, of course. But there, that gets us our inventory back, which is nice. Let's go finish that, because once we're done, we might sleep pretty early. Because I'm so excited to hit the Great Bite. It's not been since I did one creative visit when the partner came out, and I'm excited. All right, here we go. Move that chest in a minute. Nice. All right. Let's pop that chest out of the way here. Just so we can pop that down, and then we put the chest right back. Come on now. There. Excellent. So that's good. Let us now go back to the house. And what does it cost to fly again? Is it 250,000? So we'll take some dinks out. Hello, friend. Not that. Actually, you know what? We're at the point. Let's pay off the town. That way we can do things like move buildings and stuff with no issues later. Oh, well that was dumb because, right, now... Ah! Alright, well, mistakes were made. I should not have taken that all out after all. We're going to be leaving a lot of our dinks here. Oh, this is going to be a fun game of let's divide until we get roughly 250,000, so... Because there's a very good chance we die. That's good enough. Alright, that puts it a little over 250. Beautiful. Love to see it. Hey, look at that. We do have a kite. No, we don't need a kite. We need a balloon. Where do we get balloons? Why did I forget balloons being a thing? I don't even remember balloons. I should remember balloons. I played the game enough. But alas, I do not recall. Let me go ahead and throw some more dirt up, or seeds up here, just because I can. And we do have some penguins that I ignore and a chicken that I ignore. They live there now. That is their life. Alright, I'm so excited to go to the great... Oh, so excited. Oh yeah, also, I think the drop rate of the advanced slingshots may have been ramped up. Because, my god, was I getting so many of them. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, well, let's go ahead and throw this in here. Now, am I going to want to wear the helmet? I probably should wear the helmet while we're in there. So I'm actually going to leave the hat here. So again, we don't want to take up inventory space we don't need. You got 2 on the Great Bite Friday. Interesting. Okay. I do need a weapon. I'm also going to make a weapon. I'll bring it. That's fine. Great Bite. I don't need a... do I want a chainsaw for any reason? I don't think I do. I definitely want a shovel. I don't want this, or this. Yeah, I do want this, I think. What else do we have in our swag bag that we don't need to be carrying right now? Let's take a bunch of stuff out and then figure out our lives. So I want as much room as possible in case there's things to bring back that I want to bring back. Let's put all of the drops away that we can. Like that. We have our greens box over here. Let's see. I'm trying to think, is there a need for a shovel or a chainsaw? I'm not really be cutting down trees. I don't, you know, I'll bring it because it's just one inventory space and I'd be bummed if I needed it and don't have it. We're not going to be using the teleporter. We don't need that. We don't need the tape measure. I think the jackaroo wand is useful. Mushroom soup is useful. As is crab soup. Yeah, I'm gonna go double check in a minute, Laura, just to make sure. I think I have everything already in the box, but I will double check that. I believe we want this. I can't get island fish there, right? So there's no, like, new fish there. It's just the rare fish. And rare bugs. Oh, you know, I can bring them. I can bring those. Don't need a camera. This is my go-to food. Followed by this. Followed by this. Now, there are a ton of alphas, so do I have any better food that I want to bring? So hearty stew. What's hearty stew versus mushroom stew? Almost the exact same. Mushroom, hearty stew gives you 10 more life. We'll eat that first. We'll still bring our mushroom. What else we got? Oh, the mushroom risotto also gives us the benefit of crab soup for 25 minutes versus 10 minutes. And it gives us... Yeah, we'll bring the mushroom risotto. We'll still bring some crab soup in our bag, I think. But we'll eat these two first. So we'll eat those. And then I have 2 more spots to eat things. No. This might be the time to make some more prime meals, I think. Let's see, do I have the ingredients? So if I look at my fruit boxes, we have green beans, we have pumpkins, we have carrots, we have kale, we have potatoes, and we have prime meat. So we'll make that up. Looks like we're limited by green beans at the moment. Alright, so what we're going to go with is prime roast, hearty stew, mushroom risotto, and then we'll have our normal food loadout for other stuff. I guess we'll also... Honestly, we'll also do a mushroom soup. So this can go in the swag pack, this can go in the swag pack. That can go in the swag pack, so we have it. We have all of that. That'll be our food loadout. That goes up here. This will get put away, so I'm not worried about that. I never travel with a med kit, so why start now? Because why would we do that? We will want that. We will want that. And then we can sub these down once we eat our foods in the morning. Yes, this goes in here. So that puts us in good shape. Let's go... And we'll sleep over there, so we'll look over at our supplies and make sure we have everything we need. And that's over by the airport. Which is here. Okay, so swag pack I have, and we have a jackaroo hood to make the jackaroo swag pack. Camera we have, and another swag pack to make the camera bag. Everything we need here for the ice hammer. I do want to double check the wiki to make sure it is 50. I don't know why in my head I thought it was 60. So I'm just going to go to Firefox here. We're going to go ahead and open up the wiki, take a little look-see. You gotta love the wiki, it's such a great resource. And I think I can actually pop it up on the screen for you all. There it is. So, we're not worried about the hunter's helmet, or the med kit, because I don't have silk yet. Encyclopedia, I have my 3 books, so we'll get the encyclopedia. Boogie board, we have the hand trolley, we have a Braconian bar, and a boogie board, so we'll get the scooter. Orb of stars, we got our meteorite, bottle of clouds, and a pearl, so we'll get that. We don't have the stuff for the black pocket watch. Tome of wounding, we got the magic tome, we got a stone wand, and we got a Braconian wand. We're not doing a fish. Ice hammer, that's what I want to check. 50, 2, and 10, beautiful. And that's all we can get there, and then again, just to confirm for our bags. Camera bag, which is what I'll be using most of the time, is the camera in that. And then we also want the Jackaroo pack because it looks awesome. Jackaroo hood. And then, of course, we have our hot cylinders. I think we are all ready. Oop, now I'm showing all my YouTube stuff. Let's turn Firefox off. It's me, seeing you, seeing me, seeing you. Yeah, Advanced Ravnica seems great. I've played this game almost 560 hours now, and I've never once made silk. I've never gotten far enough in my bug hunting to unlock the ability to make silk, so that'll be a thing that I need to get at some point. So, alright, we got all that. Let's go ahead and sleep. Once I get back into the game, there it is. I think we're good. We can put all this, we can grab all this now, so that's important to carry with us. I'm not, well, yeah, no, I'm not gonna, like, bring the chest with me. Well, I guess I'll bring a chest with me, that's never a bad thing. And we'll see, it'll open Saturday, which is tomorrow. So let's sleep. And let's do the Great Bite. Finally, I'm so excited. Watch, I walk out of the airplane and the blimp and immediately get killed by like 4 alphas. I have all the batteries I have, which I think is like 25. That's all I got. I've saved almost every battery other than some crafting. I've done multiple days of metal detecting. I buy them when John sells them. And that's all we got for batteries. That's it. All right. Here we go. We're saved. We're ready. Let's get up and go. Ooh, I forgot about buying souvenir. All right, boarding pass. Hi, Nancy. Yes, I'd like to take an airship trip. Thank you. Come on. Yes. Okay. That's 250,000. How much? 15,000? Well, we have an hour before we can leave anyway. Let's see if I can go grab 15,000 and come back and buy that blimp. Because right now it's the islands boarding and I want to go to the Great Bite. Alright, so I need 15,000 to buy that toy blimp. Alright, so we're just going to keep dividing by 2. There we go, because of course, you know, the bank wasn't open earlier. There we go. We got the money we needed for the blimp. In fact, we have time to go buy the blimp and then come back and put it down so I don't have to have it in my inventory. That's how efficient we are. I wish I could turn the towers. I wish the tower was facing the other direction. Oh well. Thank you kindly. Let's go put this blimp away in our toy house. We don't really have a place for all our stuffies and our toys. Alright, we'll come over here. Move! There we go, and we'll put our blimp down. Beautiful. And I could repair my hammer. I'm not going to worry about it because my goal is to get to the hunter's camp as soon as possible and go from there. Lovely. Look at this timing. Look at this timing. We are ready to go. Well, congrats, Nancy, on a first trip to the Bite. I'm glad it went well. This is my first trip to the Bite on a survival game. Let's fly. And actually, we can start eating our foods now. We got all the buffs. We're feeling pretty strong. Almost there. Let me off the plane. Let me off the plane. There we go. There's the door. All right. We've made it. We have made it to the Great Bight. I am excited. All right. Now, we have to decide which way to go. We're very south, so we're going to start by going north, I guess. I do like to have this lit. We are going to use our Jackaroo wand to take a lift off and go. All that soup, hope you don't need the restaurant, right? Hey, look there, we got our first lighthouse. That's exciting already. I'm not up there's our. That's the first time I've seen an alpha shark in person. I've never done an alpha shark fight. That's exciting. All right, so far so good. Doesn't seem like there's any nonsense around. I'm gonna grab these signs while we're up here. I do need to pop some things down in my tools box here just in case I need them. I'm not planning on doing fishing or bugging, but again, we'll keep it out just in case. There we go, I want that sign. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do here. Looks like it needs power. Now we got nice shiny lights for treasures. And we can make our own lighthouse at home. That's awesome. Now, do the lights fade or they'll just stay lit for a while? Anyone know? Okay, there's a croc there. I think we can avoid him altogether if I just go around the back of his island. Alright. And we'll, yeah, there's a key chest down here, which is great. Which is good, because we're doing the island run next week. Well, next time I do an island run, you know. You know what I mean. Alright. I'm at some point got to start saying I don't need or want all of this stuff. Let's put all our gear we need for crafting in here. Inventory management is going to be a bit of a pain, I can already tell. We'll grab everything until we can't, and then we'll deal with it then. Alright, where are more glowy bits? There. Double sharks, that's fun. Now you might be a little annoying near the water here, so let's... Yep, I thought you might be a little annoying. Wow, you both... Do you have reach? Can I just hit you? No. There's still a key down there. Methinks a single key is not worth what will inevitably happen, which I die. But I'm still stubborn. Get out of the water, get out of the water, get out of the water! Woohoo! Alright, let's not waste time playing with sharks. Lovely. Yes, the keys for days thing is wonderful. Where is there? There was one up there, yeah. Right there. Beautiful. There's Braconium ore there now instead of aquamarine. Excellent. Okay. That's good to know. Alright. Let's just take a gander real quick. Did we tap out this? I don't know why I picked up that dirt. Did we? Oh, you know, we can get rid of our crafting recipe too. I think we tapped out all of our treasures for this one. So let's keep going north. Oh, there's another one right there already. That's pretty nice. Oh, we want to avoid that. The Jackaroo will probably have to fight. Actually, we don't. We're pretty good at sneaking by and ignoring them if we don't need, you know? Yes. Oh, I must put my cylinders away. There we go. Alright, we are going to have to, of course, deal with these guys at some point, but that point does not seem to be right now. Good news is I'm seeing a lot of stuff so far that if we have to abandon because we run out of room, I'm not that pressed about it. Like, it's not that big a deal. Oh, I do need spin effects, weirdly enough. I like the idea that you come to the island just to get spin effects. Alright, one down here. Excellent. I like that dirt. Alright, I know there's some more. Let's pop this over here. Hey, look at that, get another battery out of it. Alright, where... That one disappeared. Is it right on the corner? It's right on the corner. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about that one sign. Now, if we could avoid the alpha fights, I'm not opposed. It's not that I'm scared, it's more that I just don't feel like dealing with them. Ooh, look at all these keys. Alright, this place is great. I love it. I love the danger of the alphas. I like that you can play it like a stealth mission. Like, how do you get all your treasure and not have to deal with them? It's kind of fun. I like that you can come in and just go nuts and beat everyone with a hammer if you want to. This is great. This is great. And this answers my, you know, I for a while I was playing on the creative island, I was building like an arena to have alpha fights, because there was not really a great way to like summon them in vanilla or in survival, or whatever our preferred nomenclature is. But having this as a location, you can have all the alphas you want. It's great. All right, I think that was all of the shiny bits. Let's keep moving northerly. And we'll keep an eye out for anything interesting, including, hopefully, a camp. Yeah, I'm gonna bring a home full thing of that dirt so I can propagate it. Some nice butterflies down there. Actually, I'm gonna drop because, again, if we can get a battery out of these, it never hurts to get some more batteries while we're here. And we're keeping our eyes peeled for anything interesting in the terrain. This may be the end of... I'm not going north anymore, I got turned around. So we'll land on this... Actually, we'll make it out to that island, and we'll land there, and then we'll see what our map looks like, see if we missed anything. So this would be a decent-ish place to come. It's an expensive place to come for iron. I think it's better probably just to go to the mines. I'm seeing a lot of iron. I'm looking in the water, see if anything's shining down there that looks intriguing. Nothing yet. And so how many lighthouses can we have? 3 to 5? Does that sound right? Good. You stay down there, I'll stay up here, and we'll all have a lovely day about it. Alright, so some of these little atolls are pretty small. That one looks a little larger. Oh, there's another lighthouse. Beautiful. We'll go towards that. 4 to 5. Okay. Well, this is lighthouse number 3. Love to see it. Right, that takes care of that one. There was one right... Okay, 2 on this island. Ooh, a green one finally. That's kind of nice. Okay, we're now at the point where we have to start caring about our inventory, so we'll figure that out in a second. Cobblestone fence. Alright, let's take a look at what we have in our swag pack. We can hold one more thing in here. We'll throw the bars in there. Things I'm not going to have to care about for now. Don't care about any of the gear. Yes, I can make money selling it. Don't care about those. I'm going to keep the paint for now. And we'll come back for the... We'll get the vegetation on a future visit, I think. I think that's how that's going to work. Alright, so there's 2 over there, 1 back here. Excellent day. Man, yeah, these keys are going to really help with the hot, hot, hot run. There's not much we need in the hot, hot, hot anymore. But I do want to get the glider, of course, and that's going to be important to try to get. Guitar never hurts. Alright, and was there 2 more? Yeah, there's 2 more over here. Ooh, look at that fish down there. I lost track of the one that was here. I got back away a little bit. It's right there. Okay. Does the metal detector help with that? Oh, it does. Okay. That's nice to know. But because of the lights, I guess I don't really need to carry the metal detector, so that's one more piece of inventory space we could get. And I don't have all my inventory space unlocked. I'm still missing 4 spots. So that'll help too once we get the all of the stuff we need. Alright, let's see. We're still, I think, kind of going north-ish. Oh, there's one over there I missed. Well, let's go get that. Oh, there's 2. My goodness. I was getting ready to peace out. I like how Cavalier I just drop into the water without really looking to see if there's any alphas around. Is that a new little tree up there? What's that tree? I like that tree. What is that? I like this. How many keys so far? 41 it looks like. Yeah, 41. I don't think I was carrying keys on me. Did I get the seeds for it? What was that? Blue pearl bush seed. Oh, I like that. Yeah, we're doing great on keys. I'm happy to get more opals, actually. That's nice, too. Alright, let's look at our inventory again. We need most of I don't need that. That can go away. I need all this stuff. We can put anything in there that stacks in nicely. I have enough wheels, I have enough slates, I have enough old gears. Anything in here I want? I'll take the pink, and we'll leave the chest, that's fine. Let's keep going, I guess, that way. We activated this one, right? Yeah, this is the one we just did. Okay. Let's see, once we find the camp, that'll solve a lot of our problems too, because we're going to be using a bunch of these materials. Oh, there's another one already. Man, okay, so this is number 4. So that means we potentially have 1 more, plus we need to find the camp, and I think we're doing okay on time. Alright, what do we got nearby? Keys over there, land, keys, 4 things over there. So let's get the keys and the land. 4 to 5, excellent. Okay, so we may have 1 more lighthouse. Could you not? Listen, I've never fought one of you. Yeah, keeps here. Actually, come swim over here. Yeah, come to this side. Perfect. Stupid sharks. Alright, where's our next spot? Over there. One day I'm gonna have to fight an alpha shark. Today is not that day. Beautiful. Alright. Now we got some keys over there. Got a bunch of stuff on that island. We'll go back to that in a minute. Yes, I know, you're coming to eat my face. That's fine. Jump up this land. Is that another lighthouse there already? No, that's just land. Okay, there's this one over here. And there are 2 sharks right here, so let's get out of the water. My friend and I like to go see bad movies, and so her and I are gonna go see a movie about an airplane that crashes into the ocean. And all the survivors in the plane crash have to work together because the plane crash summoned all the sharks in the ocean. All right, we got another yellow glider. That's kind of exciting. So that's, you know, that's money, or we'll save it or gift it to someone or something that doesn't have a glider. All right, now I think we can go get all the ones over here. There's 3 on this side. I just want to peek, make sure I didn't miss any on this side. Yeah, it looks like we got 3 on this island. Alright, and another boogie board. Nice. Alright, let's play the shuffle into our game. Organize. Auto stack from pockets. Organize. We can put the signs in there for now. I want the iron, of course. Really need to find that camp sooner than later. Don't care about the slingshots. Do care about the the saddle. So, don't care about random sprinklers. The saddle's worth some good cash, so we'll bring that back. Ooh, green, what do we got? What do we got? Survey says... Love getting a recipe. We're up to almost 60 keys, which is bonkers. Nice. Can make the trash bin now. Alright, I think that was everything with that one. So there may be one more lighthouse, but more importantly, looking at time, we need to find this camp. So let's search for our buddy in his camp. We're doing fine on food. And as much as I'd love to find one more lighthouse and be greedy about it, I really want to get the scooter. And the next time we come here, we'll start worrying, not worry, but we'll start gathering up any of the cool vegetation. Like, I really like these little shrubs, they're fun. I'm not seeing him yet. I'm gonna pop these over here while we're here. I know it's leaving behind discs is rough, but we're kind of light on time now, I feel. I'm feeling the crunch. There it is. Haha! Excellent. Alright. I am no longer feeling the crunch. Ah, very exciting. Let's go and visit our buddy. Hey pal, I'm not even gonna talk to you right now. I probably have to move, swap all, yeah. Everything I need to swap. So that's fun. Okay, let's play the inventory management game. What we'll do is we're gonna drop all our tools real quick. Just to give ourselves some room. Let's do things we know we can make. That should cover... I feel like I'm missing something for the... that. And then if I move these paints in now, I can get the other stuff out. Get the book. I don't think I need that. Get some bars. Get some bars. Let's see what else we got in there. Don't need keys, don't need raw zirconium, don't need that. I can put these chests in there that I can pick up all my stuff because I don't like leaving it on the ground. Alright, let's make some packs. So first up, we're going to make a camera pack. Very exciting. Then we're going to make a jackaroo pack. We'll model all this in a minute. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to make an encyclopedia finally. Oh, so stoked. We're going to make that scooter. You know we are. We're going to make an orb of stars. We're gonna make a tome of wounding. And we're gonna make our ice hammer. Yes! So many goodies. Okay, first up, The way the backpacks work, it's whatever the first one in your inventory is. The one I'm going to carry most of the time is the camera bag. I really love photography, and so that's just exciting to me to have. But you can also have a very cute stuffy on your backpack, so that's awesome. Even better, we now have a weapon that's amazing. I love the ice hammer. We're going to save this. This summons a meteor shower, so we're not going to pull that out. But where is our scooter? And where is our encyclopedia? I think that's everything we made. Oh, no. I don't know what you're doing. Put that back there. Let's just get anything out we need to get. Food-wise, we're still fine. We don't actually need to cap off on food. And we have the time, so we will see if we can find one more. But that's so good. So zippy. I'm going to rethink how I organize my travel, because I think that's what will be. Tome of Wounding. Shoot some magic missiles at things. Encyclopedia shows that, look, he took care of some stuff for us, so we got ourselves some antlers. Alright, where have we traveled? So we've come up here. I think we're going to go like down to this area and see if we can find one more lighthouse, and then we're going to call it. So... let's fly, and oh, you know, we're landing, we gotta go fast. And then we can jump and switch to glider. Now the question is, can I do this fast enough to... No. I was like, can I figure out a way to, like, time it that I can go from scooter into a burst of air and then glide? Ah, so exciting. What a great run. I'm very happy. So we got 4 towers, or 4 lighthouses. We got all of our gear we wanted. You can't do much better than that, to be honest. You just can't. Oh, I could take his chairs, can't I? He does have cool chairs. Yeah, I can get his chairs, why not? It was over this way, right? Somewhere in this rough area. Did it show up on the map now that I've found him? I don't think it does. My sense of direction is awful in video games. I got another key out of that. I don't... if I... Oh, there he is. Okay. Found it. Hey, Ted, don't mind me. I'm stealing your chairs. Only one? I thought he had 2 normally. I'll take a Billy can, too. Well, looks like only 1. Second lower chair? Well, maybe he spawned too near the cliff or something. But 1 is better than none, so we'll take it. Alright, back to our island. We were almost there. Didn't see anything yet, but... we're doing fine on time. We'll get out of here. And even if we die, whatever. We can just repair everything, and we're not going to lose that much money, so... I think we're in great shape now. I'm seeing some pearls, that's good to know. Kind of scanning. Can we find another lighthouse? Kind of missed the mark there. I think I passed where I was going, but that's okay. I just want to land. Oh, I've never gotten one of these either. Look right in the water there. Okay, now this is going to be a challenge. So let's drop down and then immediately get it and swim. Did I get it? Got it. Let's... I've never gotten the clothesline before. That's exciting. Alright, where are we? We bypassed that, so I think it's time to head back towards land. We'll go a little bit of a route, long way. But the rotary clothesline, that's exciting, because I've never found it in the islands. All these firsts. What a run. Alright, if we get randomly lucky and there happens to be another lighthouse, it may be over here. Oh, I don't know. We'll check. So we'll go a little bit westerly. We're still doing fine on food, although my stamina regen is now something I have to keep an eye on, so that's something I'll land real quick and get my stamina back. Because we're down to our final just one food. I'm gonna go to here and then we'll turn around. There's so much map to cover. Alright, I'm not seeing any islands populating, so maybe this is all dead area. Oh, there's an island there. That's gonna probably be our turning around point. Hopefully there's a rock climbing wall. There is not. Well, that's okay. So what's the poison effect here? Is it just the same type of poison? Does it look different? Should we find out? Alright. Pearls, iron, nothing too exciting. I think it's time to head back to the airship. And we'll go this way. Same? Fair enough. Alright. Alright, that was... and we've gotten that lighthouse already. Let's go home. What a cool run. That was fun. We now have keys for days, which is just wild. I have my ice hammer, which is very exciting. Because it is, of course, I think, the best weapon in the game. I have said that forever. So why do we have the grinder here? Did someone say earlier that it's Berkonium? That we can find on this island? Good. Just in case, I'm just gonna peek, see if there's any around here. Thanks, Laura. Thanks, Duchess. Yeah, it was a great run. I'm very happy with that. Actually, you know, I do actually... Interestingly enough, I need, do I have room in any of my inventory? Oh, I do. Perfect. I need more, spinifex. So we'll pick up the stuff we can, we'll ignore the other stuff we can't pick up. But while we're here, let's just get that spinifex, because we have the time. Lovely. What a great run. Oh man, so good. Oh, helps you actually say let's go home. Oofta. Okay, so food-wise, we didn't need to carry all that extra food with us, so we just bring one load of each, and then we're covered, so that should be fine. Man, I just want to, like, sleep through the whole week and go do an island run now. I could. We'll say that. We'll do that next stream. Next stream we'll do an island run. So I can finally complete the Critterpedia, which I've never done also. That's another thing I've never actually done. Come on. Come on. There we go. Hello, goodbye. Let's head home. All our new loot. Alright, is there any events coming up yet? Anything interesting I need to know about the evening? Oh, tomorrow, I was gonna do a mining run, but for a heat wave, it might be worth trying to get some... Wait. You can have heat waves not in the summer? That's interesting. No. Oh, cooked meat for a burger is worth it. Who wants that? Franklin? I got time. I can do that. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Clover, Dagwood dog. I don't have any corn. And I don't have any milk. Okay. Alright, let's put away some of our junk and then we'll look at our good loot again and feel excited about things. So put all that away. We'll have to empty our bags in a minute too. Alright, green goods. So we have 10, so that's nice. We're halfway to an island run again. We didn't even fight any alphas, but we got some meat, which is always nice. If only I could get around town more quickly. It'd be so nice. Oh wait, I can. Oh, I love it. It's so good. It's so good. So we keep our seeds. What's shining down there? Oh, he's just sleeping. Okay. Alright, to be honest now, things I probably won't use often. The Tome of Wounding is one of them. I don't imagine I'll be using that frequently. Encyclopedia well, we can put all of our gear kind of back here for now. And then we'll reorganize. So we have a bunch of these, we have a couple of these gliders. I think I'm gonna sell it. Because it's worth a couple $100,000, right? But I'm gonna wait to sell it until I get the final sale increase. We're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell that. I think that's an extra. We'll sell that. That's an extra. We'll sell that. That's an extra. We'll sell that. The scooter's so good. It's so good. Make sure that's true. Yeah, I have 2 mining helmets already, so I don't need 3. Alright, so that's all sellables. What else we got in here that we don't really... Blues, I'm fairly certain we have already. Alright, that's all fine. We can put most of this away. So let's go put our statue away. Oh, the scooter's so good. I mean, I normally go around on my glider, but I kind of love the scooter. So yeah, we now have 2 of these guys. So, no, I put the glider away already. I'm gonna sell that. We're gonna put this in here. Great. I do have to remember it takes stamina. We'll come over here right quick. Oh no, I didn't really actually want to talk to you. I was just trying to... Oh, my pockets are full. I thought... Oh, right, because I took everything out of my pocket. Dang it. I'm sitting here talking about how great it is to not... Okay, let's go into our inventory and we'll pick up all that. It's all this paint. I always collect all the paint because I think I need it. I don't, but it's nice to have. And our greens box is here. Boxes there. Greens box is here. Alright, that helped get rid of a bunch of that. Now we can go pick up all our stuff that we dropped. Let's walk across here real quick. Beautiful. Alright. Well, I was gonna keep doing the crab pots, but we're good for keys for a minute. We have 82 keys! That's stupid! I love it! This is great! So we're fine. I've never bought the MCCs down the mines, but maybe I will give them one so they can walk around wearing. That'd be kind of fun. I think we'll decorate with this guy. Let's put this somewhere. Oh, you know what? Actually... how much space does this take up when it's up? Quite a bit, but it does cover up some of our fake lawns. So I think what we'll do is I think we'll move our big tree eventually. For now, it's fine. For now, we're just gonna put it right here. Put it right there. That's so funny. I love that. Okay. Let's keep putting things away. What do I have in my inventory? That goes in there. Our metals box is over here. You know, we're gonna put the signs in the metals box. I don't really have a home for signs. Animal parts is white, so that gets the bones. The rest is food. which I'll keep for a minute because I think we're going to use it. We'll put the yabbies down. Either to sell. I forgot I could bring all my meat to sell on the island. So that's good to know for next time. There we go. Nice. Oh, so good. Such a fun run. Alright, let's put our extra processing tools over here. Forest is my favorite, so I have to say hi when I see her. And then all of our processing tools go in here. This is kind of my minimalist setup for a crafting depot without having everything out and taking up like a 10 by 10 like I used to. I kind of like having it here, and I just swap it out when I'm doing bulk processing. It seems to work pretty well. Oops, a bunch of people are on fire. That happens quite a bit. Alright, Fletch. We don't need no Fletch. Let the burn. We're going to switch to camera bag as our backpack. This little hunter stool is kind of fun. We'll put this over here too. Kind of looks like, actually, it looks more like a little table you'd put stuff on, so I dig that. And the thongs are stupid. I never. They make me grumpy. Go away. I'll save them until I get 50 and just sell them in a stack of 50. Alright, and we got this new seed that I liked. So we will go ahead and... Oh, I forgot to bring back the sand. That's alright, we'll have to get it next time. Let's plant this seed over here. Boom shakalaka, that looks great. And where is... I should have some fir seeds. Alright. Lovely. I think that's pretty decent. So special gear that we're not going to use often should live in here. So stuff like that. I do want my hat back. Especially if we're doing a hot run. We don't need our mining helmet. This is more of my day-to-day gear is the idea. So this kind of counts as special, this counts as special, this counts as special, this is special, this is special. This can all go over in here. So we're not going to use the wand, we're not going to use that often. That for sure. This is good when we want it, we'll leave it down here. Everything else we keep with us. Stone wand falls under special. This falls under special. So these are the things that I'm not often using or grabbing for any reason. Our extra diving helmet, I guess, actually counts as special. The rest I do kind of use semi-frequently, so we'll leave that put for now. There we go. Okay. Now that we've done that, we can reorganize our life and figure out what we need to bring with us for the hot. So we need our weapon. The only weapon that matters. I don't actually need the jackaroo while we're in the hot. That's that'd be a little much. We will bring a prime roast or two. Prime roast gives us that. We'll bring crabby soup. And honestly, we'll bring the fruit salad. I don't know... We can bring the mushroom soup. We don't need the fruit salad. You can propagate all the new seeds and planter boxes now. Oh, that's good to know. I'll have to remember that instead of just planting it. Or I'll just chop that one down. Alright, odds are I won't need this with me, but I'll keep it just in case. But the odds of me carrying a chest around are almost zero in the hot. We don't need the metal detector. I do like my jackhammer. I don't need the shovel. We'll bring the scooter. Why not? Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. That should be all we need here, and the rest is mining stuff. So I think that's pretty good. Oh, you know what we do need? Some of our 89 keys. We'll bring those with us. That's important. Alright, so we'll grab gems and a mining pass and just hit in the morning. I think otherwise we're in decent shape. I don't plan on actually eating more than one of those, so this I'll leave the rest here. Nope, that's the wrong one. I want the one. We may need 3 of those. We can leave those here. And we may need 3 of those by the time it's all said and done. 60 minutes, 10. That covers the 60. I guess we'll bring 6 of these just in case we need to cover the full hour. Okay. Decent. Ugh, so good. Love seeing that. Missed it. I need to build a ramp up. So, you know, let's just scoot around our town. Enjoy our new scooter. It's so good. Okay, when your stamina runs out, you just stop scooting. That's fine. I can live with that. We're gonna sleep over by the mines so we can go right down in the morning. I like that you just carry it over your shoulder. Hello, my fellow youth. It's me, the guy with a scooter. I wonder if we can, like, ride the rail. Oh, that's... See, now we're gonna make, like, new skate parks and things. We're gonna have to. Alright, so, for our adventure down in the hot, we will bring our Blastodes. We'll make our lives easier. Yeah, we're gonna find out. We will bring our Emerald Shards. We have a few. And we'll bring a Mining Pass. We don't have a few of those. Alright, let's sleep. So if you're watching this and thinking, man, I really would love to watch this guy edit photos of birds, that's what tomorrow's stream might end up being. I'm hoping to, after I go to the doctor's appointment, I'm hoping to actually go and take the, take pictures of birds and do some editing tomorrow. So I might just stream that, hang out and chat. If you're like, that sounds ridiculous, that's cool, have a nice night. Yes, I have the Blastodes with me. I don't use them often, but we'll make life easy. We're going hot. We are, of course, missing the heat wave. It's fine. I'm not worried about the heat wave. And we'll go down. We are missing mushroom season, though. I'm a little more bummed about that. But we have plenty of mushroom season. Alright, we should have eaten some food. And honestly, I should have bought my fruit salad because I could have 4 foods. I kind of forgot about that. So let's see how this zippiness works. It's zippy. Alright, so I'm ignoring Berkonium. We want to go a little treasure hunting right now. We can, if we have time at the end, we'll figure out that. And normally, oops, I'm going the wrong way. Normally I go north. Although there's a lot of Berkonium right kind of close by. We'll think about it. But normally I go north until I run into either the wall or the dungeon, the goodie hut. Oh man, this is a lot of Berkonium. Should I be doing a Berkonium run instead? No, we're fine. We're fine. We'll see if we find a goodie hut. If it has a few rooms, maybe we'll just do one goodie hut and then try to come back. Oh man, look, there's a lot. I feel like there's been times I've been down here and I find like 2 total. My kingdom for James to give us a deployable grinder. You can make it stupid expensive, that's fine. But how nice it'd be to be able to not have to carry everything back. Now I know it would like minimize 100% the whole Berkonium running of the hot. So. Alright, I need to pause for 1 second actually because I gotta fix my seat. I have this desk chair that I love and I've had forever. But the main hydraulics are going, so it slowly sinks throughout the stream. Luckily my standing desk, I can cheat and move the desk if I can't move the chair back. There we go. Alright. Where are we? We're getting pretty up there, so eventually we'll turn left, because that's kind of my pattern. You should ask James, can't hurt. I mean, it would have to be so expensive to not trivialize down here. Like, it would need to be like 100 Berkonium bars expensive. Plus, I don't know, 2 advanced grinders or something. But yeah, it would be pretty cool. Now, if I was going to put requests in the thing, I want to be able to upgrade individual stores. So I want, you know, I want to be able to do something big for Franklin, and he carries 2 more recipes, or he can make 2 things a night for you. I want to do, there we go, here's our first place. Like Sheila's, where maybe she buys more foods every day, or, you know, just everything gets a little bit more. I don't know what Fletch, what would be an upgrade for Town Hall? Oh, I know. Fletch, if you upgrade Fletch, she will get you the permit to buy us another teleport pad. Right? Like, how cool would that be? That would be a reason to upgrade her. Alright, this looks like it's going to be a decently sized one. Let's keep running around. And again, that could be like total endgame stuff, right? So you make the upgrades ridiculously expensive. But it's just fun to have some challenges to work towards. Rain could sell you sprinklers at some point. Let's see, what else can we do? I would love to see the hairdresser sell the actual accessories, so like sell the goatees, sell the beards, take them out of rotation from the clothing store, put them into the hairdressers. Alright, let's see how our friends are hitting right now. That guy just moonwalked, that was great. Stop hitting me. Alright, 2 hits does hurt if you get set on fire, so I'm going to have to be careful of that. You know what, I think I will take another early mushroom soup to get a little faster tick rate on the heals. And then let's see, we've got a decent size, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms. That'll be pretty good. I do not imagine I'm going to be scooting in here, and I don't want to accidentally scoot and hurt myself. So we'll put, let's see here. Glider on top, keys. I want the barrier actually so I don't accidentally drop Blastos, because I have a bad habit of dropping them by accident. Alright, let's see if we can gather our friends. So there's a door there, let's gather these friends. Oh, they can't come out. Everyone come in and play, please. I'm confused. Alright, that worked out pretty well. The Blastoids are easy mode, but I love it. They make life so much easier, so they're nice to use if you have them. Alright, so I think we're gonna go... I guess we'll do the southern one here first. Any friends in here? Did we get them all? Anyone coming to visit? The magic-y guys I hate. Yep. No auras, no auras, no auras allowed. There we go. Lovely. Let's, I said southern one first. Let's do it. So, what are we dealing with in here? Can we reach to pop the slime generator? We can. Beautiful. Are there any others in there? No. So we won't get more slimes. And honestly, we just hold the door. That's why the Ice Hammer's so good. You don't even really need to... You don't need a Blastoid in the rooms anymore, because the Ice Hammer's so good. And if you want to make it interesting for yourself, you can do things like I do and run into the rooms. Even though you don't need to. And there may be one left in here. Yeah, there he is. Let's go back to this view. Easy peasy. Alright, ooh, nice. Got a key cutter. That is something we wanted, so that's already a nice run. I like to mark off rooms I've been to with an X, and then we move on. I really like the hot, hot, hot. It's fun because it does have teeth, and I am playing on Dangerous Wish, so they do hit harder. But I like the teeth. If I like the challenge, I have definitely died or passed out in the hot, hot, hot before, and that is exciting to me. I've never tried it without Dangerous Wish on, to be honest, so I don't know how different it would feel. Don't set me on fire. We'll heal up, pour some more iced tea. So I know some folks are very anti-hot hot. How many of you actually like the hot hot hot? They're big fans. I know some people it's like it's too stressful for them, which I get. What an easy little room. Pre-pop a few of these guys. I'd like that guy to come here. You don't see any difference so far in what? I think I missed. Easy peasy. But I like it. I know some folks just they get so stressed out about the oh, I'm gonna die or something. Like it's fine, you can then die. You'll be okay. Between dangerous and normal. That's good. That's a good call. Yeah, I'll have to try it and see if there is not one. I thought they hit. Don't they hit for double the damage? Dangerous. So, or is hot hot special and doesn't follow that rule? That may also be the case. Barbed wire fence. I thought I was close to getting all the recipes, and then I keep being proven wrong. Because I guess, yeah, peaceful still doesn't apply down here, so maybe dangerous doesn't either. I never thought about that. I'll have to check. Alright. These are the rooms that get me in trouble. Because I get confused by the fire slimes and run myself into lava. Stop setting me on fire. Let me just pop you. There we go. Oh, now I'm confused, so we'll wait. There we go. Yeah, I'm not big on catching a fire. I do need to get my bane of a lot of 7 Day to Die mods too is catching a fire. I need to get the ice cream maker. That'd be nice, and then that'll help. Was there another rest? No, it's just an aquamarine. Never hurts. We'll take these off the bar because I don't particularly care about them. Alright, we'll get these other two rooms. And I think I'm going to go back actually and try to get some of that Berconium. Oops. I don't want to waste a key. I'll come over here. Now we want to go north. Nice, right? North and east. Okay. This is gonna be another one where I'll drop a and if I thought that would last a little longer, and maybe it will. Let me open the door and see if they'll come out into it. They did not, but that's okay. I'd rather fight them out here and not in the lava zone anyway. I love doing the death from above and then dropping in. Yeah, that was a lot right at the relatively close to pick up, so I might go pick all that up. Oh, flame jelly hood, fun. Hi, friend. Having a day? Alright, We are face tanking probably too much of that, especially being on fire. So let's go take care of this area here so they can stop bringing friends. Alright. There we go. Sometimes I do get a little cavalier running in here, and that's when I get in trouble. I didn't even look to see what was in this room. I just ran in assuming everything came out at me. Nice. Another recipe. Should we wear the flame hood while we're down here? Maybe we'll wear the flame hood while we're down here. Sand fence. Let's pop this on. Doobie-doobie-doo. Alright, so that one's done. How are we doing on foods? We're doing fine. We're doing great. Nothing to worry about here. Dangerous runs drops better loot. Okay, so that follows like the normal rules, I guess. Was it this way? It was this way. And again, we're playing... Oh, God! Get out of there. That's not good. I did get that dropped in time. Good. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know that my healing can keep up with the fire! Bummer. Yeah, I didn't get down fast enough. Oh, and I was holding all my money. That's the worst. Oh, look at it all just disappear. Just stop trickling away. Okay. Oh, mistakes were made. I told you, I get a little cavalier. Just run in. I wasn't fully healed. I know better. Now the question is, do I care enough to go back for that final room? And I kind of do. So we'll eat a crab soup. We'll eat a mushroom soup. I think if we play it safe, we can go back, even though we don't have any other good food with us. I think we can go back and go into that final room, because we cleared out everything else, and we'll just play it safe in that final room and get that last chest. Because I had all my money and the bank wasn't open yet, so I made mistakes were made. I'm gonna go for it, because, you know, we should. Now, where was the entrance? Do we think it was here? I think it was here. Now, of course, should I have healed up before we're doing this nonsense? Absolutely, because if I make a mistake or fall into the lava, it's all over, and then I lose more money. But that won't happen, right? We will rest up before we... In fact, let's just rest up here. We'll fully heal up the little life we have. That's right. These things happen. Now, I do have to be careful. So I have the crab soup, so my stuff won't break, but I'd have to make sure I don't let things get totally busted. And honestly, we're not doing too bad. We got some perfect gems. We got a key cutter. That's always nice. More advanced sprinklers is fine. We got some stuff to sell. I'm not too mad about it. The key cutter is always a nice thing. I mean, honestly, down here, what do we want? We want the key cutters, and we want the flame glider. And... oh, I had 3 different birds visit my... I have a bird feeder camera, and I get a daily update. And it just told me I had 3 different birds visit, so I need to go see and look at the footage. It's probably another white-winged dove. Alright. Yeah, that would have been very, very smart to do. Yep. Would have been. Alright, so this one I know for sure I'm not coming back for. So let's see if we can break and get lucky and get a shard. I was able to get 3 shards the other day from doing that, out of like 12. So, you know, it just depends. Alright, again, I think the entrance was over here. And this is my own hubris, right? I should have been down here with a healing pack, because that would have saved me. Because there's just one guy left in that room. It's because I was on fire, I couldn't... Actually, there's no guys, I killed the guy. I just couldn't heal fast enough to bypass the fire damage. Alas. I need to do some serious bugging and get the, and start making silk. That way I can buy the medkit, the repairable one. Alright, I think the door was over here. I may have chosen wrong. Oh no, I just have to go around still. Okay. Nope, this was the door. Huzzah. Alright. Where are we going? We're going straight. Straight on through to the other side. Alright, we got a friend there. I do have my soup on, so we'll just pop some friends before we even go in. We'll play a little safer. It's not very sporting, I know, but you know, they've killed me once, so... Doors quote? Oh, yeah. You never know what nonsense I'm gonna ramble. If you haven't noticed, I talk a lot while streaming. It's kind of my thing. Alright. So, let's see. We're gonna play this room nice and safe. We'll kill a few of these guys before they even open the door. Alright, I'm tired of waiting though, so we're gonna open the door. Do I have a better arena in here? Not really, but they'll come to me. But this room's a better arena, so we can fight in here. There we go. Come on, friends. Are you tired? Hug the corners, hug the corners! There we go. I told you we'd play a little safer. Now I think there's still maybe some fireballs in here. Yeah. They're mostly harmless at this point. Worth it. Let's see what we got. Come on. Hey, we got another swag pack. That's exciting. It's just another thing we can decorate. Add to our collection. That was worth it, I think. Alright, we're gonna undo that, although now we know that's our exit, that's nice. And we're gonna head back and see how much Braconium we can gather before we poison ourselves or die. Doobie doobie doo. So back in the day, there used to be some really fun services that I'm sure were like violating all sorts of copyright rules, but it would let you all kind of like this. You'd all get into a room. I guess you could kind of do it on Discord now, to be honest. But we would just, yeah. I mean, I knew it was Doors too, so you did not show your age. But you'd be able to get in, and all your avatars would sit down, and you basically had a rotating YouTube party. And so everyone could queue up videos. You could have like theme nights and stuff. A lot of times like music videos and stuff. But then there was an interactive chat board and little avatars that danced around. And it was, man, I had so much fun with those. We'd get groups of like 30, 40. Oh gosh, I wasn't watching stamina. Oh boy, are we gonna have a repeat? We might have a repeat. Nope, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Those little slimes in the water, they're gonna, oh boy. Oh man, it was what was the site called? It was plug.dj was the site. And man, it was so much fun. And we'd get a whole bunch of us. There's a bunch of us that did Minecraft stream. Oh, is this another house? Do we get greedy? I think we get greedy. Let's see if we can do a few more of these. We'll be a lot more careful. This is better than Braconium. But man, that was such a good time. Alright, we still have crab soup. I mean, I'm feeling so good after that epic, the Great Bite run. What's the matter if I lose a couple 100,000 from dying? It's no big deal. We'll make it back. We're not gonna have time to do this whole dungeon area. I think it's too big. But we might be able to get 1, maybe 2 more rooms out of it if we're careful. And, you know, it's always the last one of the night when you're about to give up that you go back for and you get your glider. I will need to heal. My gosh, this is a big complex. I don't think we have time, actually. Maybe we don't. What? What? No, how? The land moved. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's a sign. The game gods are saying, nope, don't do it. I need to not visit this. You know what? All the hobgoblins in this area, congratulations. No one's going to come after you. You can keep your stuff. Oofta. Meanwhile, I'm watching this pigeon. I don't think it'll show up on the screen. It won't focus, will it? No, it won't. I'm watching this pigeon eat at my bird feeder while I heal. Lord. Alright, choices were made. I made bad choices, so let's head back home. It is a sign that I should heal to complete like I said I was going to, and I've still yet to do it. You are 100% correct, Laura. But by the time I heal, it'll be so late that we're gonna run out of time to get out of here and not die. Alright, there's a hob there, so there's 2 of them over here. They really want to protect their water supply. Alright. Let's see what where we're at here, because are we pretty close now? Maybe. There we go, that's a nice walkable path now. Let's see how far we can start bringing this. I mean, that is the quick way to get to the elevator. You are not wrong. Ideally, we don't ride it that way, but, you know. Alright, let's see here. We got a long way to go, but that does actually seem to be the fastest way. Get some more water. Alright, we got friends over there, which I don't love, but if I can get to here, I can get to... Alright, we got Papa Crab soup so I don't break my tools, and that gives a little more healing and whatnot. Let's go take care of this friend, and then we'll build a bridge back. Death from above. No, don't break all this water. I need some of it. Alright, we got that. Alright. Alright, how far do I have to go still? That's one. Whoops, that made it good. Two. I think we have two more back here. Nice. And see, look, I've taken the time. I'm almost healed up finally. Three. Now we can bring some of his water with us to keep going his path. I could see this being like a fun multiplayer thing where a bunch of you come down, you could have a few people working on paths, a few people grabbing the Braconium, really make it like a mining expedition of it. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, so what's my best path? Do I go here and then run? Maybe? What I should probably do is actually make sure I have a viable path in the first place, because I don't know that I do. Seriously? Don't have time for you all. Alright, let's grab one of these. We'll mark them so we know where we left our pile. And let's see how close we can get by any reasonable... Oh, actually, that's not bad at all. Okay, we're in great shape. Okay. Never mind, it's right there. It's right there. Let's just finish our road across. And is that in throwing distance? It might be. I mean, it is. We need... Let's make our lives a little easier, though. We'll go get some more water. Which we can get from over here, I think, pretty quickly. Oh god, see, I always drop Blastodes when I don't mean to. That was a waste. I told you I was going to do it by accident. Just make my life easy, no have to do it jumping. We will also go get this piece of Braconium here. There we go. Nice. This is a decent... This is gonna be a decent haul. Alright, we can extend this water now. This will help us get what we need. Yep, we got an hour. We're fine. We have 3 more, I think, that we're ready to bring in, and so we'll get that. Perfect. And we can just take this down here so it's out of the way. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, we got 4 more. Nice. Alright, let's just grind these all up and get out of here before we die. Actually, now that we built this, this might be a place where the scooter makes sense. Might be, he says, because there's a non-zero chance I end up in the lava. You can't scoot while you're carrying something. I don't know what's faster, the scooter or the glider. Running away from friends will be a little annoying, but I think we'll be good. We'll get these last 2. There are some more over there that if I had more life on me that I could eat the poison for a little bit, I'd try to go get 1 or 2 more. We've already pushed our luck so much. Oh my gosh, we've got so much Berconium now. I mean, I've been running this all over from a little further, but yeah, it's got 5, I think. But yeah, this will be perfect. We'll get this one ground up. We won't die to poison. We won't be set on fire. There we go. And we'll get out of here. Like maybe 2 minutes after the poison starts, so. No, don't catch it in midair. Grind it. There we go. Nice, not even poisoned. Whew, boy, we did it. All right, so what's our haul? 20 ore, 1 bar, bunch of paint, some stuff to sell. We did get a key cutter, that's huge. Let's see, is there anything I need to put away in here? Yeah, we'll put our mining stuff away. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. So let's go here. We know a bunch of stuff we can sell for eventually to John. It's gonna be a good sale because let's see here. Where is it? That can go. That can go. Both of those can go. That can go. And the rest we'll keep for now. Yeah, they died a little bit. You know, it happens. These things happen. But not a bad set of runs there. So we opened mystery bags. We were able to go to the island. Oh, you know, that's what I don't have. I don't have the other gems on display. Remember earlier I said I need more display cases? I still need yet another one, I think. Oh no, actually that's a different type of display case. No, dang it. Right, that's not the kind I need. I need the ones that you put stuff in. Let's see here. We don't need to keep cucumbers and things, so we'll put that in there. And the wizard hat is cool and all, but that's probably more worthy. Cool. All right, that takes care of that for now. Yeah, that was jam-packed. We got a lot done. Oofta. I'm excited with that. So tomorrow, I don't know if I'm gonna stream. We'll see how my hand's feeling, or it may be a really weird, like, kind of art stream. So if you want to watch someone edit bird pictures, come hang out. Yeah, obviously, whatever stream announcement I use will tell you one or the other. If you're on my Discord, and the link's in the description somewhere, you'll see what we're doing. Otherwise, if I don't end up streaming, then I will be back at some point, but definitely next Monday. Again, I normally stream on Mondays. When I can. So let's put some stuff away right quick before we end. Yeah, hand comes first. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Anything else? Statues I need to go back actually because I put them in the wrong place. That's fine. Yes, I know it's late, but I can just make it across the river at least. Got some wildlife causing a ruckus. Go. Statues go in here. That goes in my house. More ruckus causing? I could save everyone, but I'm not gonna bother. Alright, what else I need to put away? Let's check our bag too, make sure there's nothing in there. There isn't. Great, we're in decent shape. The only other place I need to go to is our farm area to drop off the sprinklers. And then we'll sleep. Do a sick jump, man. There we go. Sprinklers put down. I love the scooter. It's so good. We can go ahead and put our key cutter somewhere. I don't really have a place for it. Maybe we'll extend our basement and we'll put a bunch of key cutters down there because I don't really want a bunch of stuff showing. And I like keeping this a yard. So that's probably what will happen next time is I'll cut out the basement. We'll put our key cutters underground, but we'll just leave it there for now, I suppose. That's fine. And I think we're in good shape. We'll come to our very organized house. Oh my gosh, I have too much stuff shoved everywhere. There we go. How would that work as a light source? Let's see, if I put this as the first headpiece. Oh, that's kind of fun. Interesting. Oh, now I'm tempted, like, if I buried the statue 1 or 2 deep and you just saw the head. I could use the hat or the hoods in the shrine. That's true. My shrine could be really more demonic instead of... Let's go check that out. Let's try these hats down there. We'll come on down to our secret shrine in our basement. Alright, so maybe you're not a skeleton monster person. Maybe you are a slime monster person. Or maybe you're... That looks too happy. I got the candelabra right here. That looks too happy. We can't do that one. I do think that one's pretty good. Oh, you know what? Actually, though, we have the plant head in one of them. Let's see if that's good. We have lots of those. I don't know why I have 2 octopi in there, but whatever. Where is the creepy plant head? I know I have some. Where did I put them? I thought I had them. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm a big liar. I could have sworn. Let me just check down there in case I threw it in storage and forgot about it. It's just... That's a barrel. Nothing there. Nope, that's just fun ambiance stuff. Weird. Yeah, I don't know where it went. But well, right now, we now worship at the temple of the lava heads. It's so cluttered and dark and close down there. You can kind of see under your map. I don't know where I am. And then you gotta like do a cinematic zoom in and see the horrors of our cult room. Under an average man's house, you never know what's waiting. Alright. It's like the old WoW Machinima days, but now it's Dinkum Machinima. On that note, we're gonna sleep. I'm gonna head out. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. Hope you had fun. I had a blast. And we'll see you when we see you. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. But until then, have a great time. And we'll see you all later. Bye, everybody.